What are the top 10 rides at SeaWorld Gold Coast? Number 10. Now do not get me wrong, I am the first person to say leave the common rides and do the unique ones instead. However, when that common one involves spinning around on a jellyfish within one of the most famous fictional places, Bikini Bottom, you just have to take a ride. But be warned that the experiences vary depending on whom you choose to ride with. Cause for anyone who has not done one of these teacup-style attractions before, the more you spin the wheel, the more your jellyfish will spin. Number 9. Who here loves public transport? No one? Well, I'm sure that Bikini Bottom's bus service will change your minds. But then again, nor is this your normal bus ride, as at the same time you will not actually go anywhere, your stomach sure will, with it not only rocking both back and forth higher and higher, yet also, believe it or not, spinning around non-stop, don't worry, by the bus driver this time. Number 8. Moving out of the sea and into the sewers for a bit, next up we are going to become an honorary Ninja Turtle on Donatello's Ninja Flyers. Another do-it-yourself kinda ride. And I hope you have been training those legs, as today you have been tasked with surveillancing the Big Apple from one of Donatello's latest inventions, a sky glider powered by pedaling. How awesome, yet totally knackering is this? Number 7.
Fins inside the boat throughout the exam. Good luck!
Unfortunately, as we make our way through the list and towards the bigger and better rides, we do have to wave goodbye to many of the smaller family ones. Although there is no better ride to finish up on than Mrs. Puff's boating school. And I would put a safe bet that it is SpongeBob driving this boat, because throughout your 2 laps, you'll be dropping through flames, circling lighthouses, and bouncing all over the place in true SpongeBob fashion. Number 6. Are you visiting SeaWorld on one of those hot horsey days? Well, I sure hope you are, as there are so many water rides, including our next one, Battle Boats. Basically, this is your summer water gun fight on a whole new scale, with after boarding the battle boat, you and your teammates heading around the choppy waters, squirting none other than other guests. And best of all, if you want to join in with this ultimate water gun fight without even getting wet, you can always blast from the shore. Just make sure to move before the boats get you back. Number 5. Two of my favorite things are roller coasters and water rides. Therefore, when hearing that SeaWorld has got both in one attraction, I knew it deserved a spot on the list, regardless of how good it is. And wow, it is so good that you could actually argue it is 3 rides in one. The coaster with its lift, hill, twists, turns and drops, a water ride with its splashdowns and boat-like configuration, plus a dark ride with all of its theming and effects, which is sure to blow you all away. So the question shouldn't be, should I ride it? Instead, how many times will I join the rescue team for this 3-in-1 adventure? Number 4. If the phrase short but sweet was in the dictionary, jet rescue would be the description. You get to board a jet ski, race across the sea, twisting, turning and launching at some crazy speeds. But just as it starts to become your favorite ride at the park, it runs out of fuel, bringing your super awesome experience to an end. Number 3.
Protectors of the deep, prepare to take to the skies and please hold on at all times.
With some of the best views from any theme park, it's a shame that SeaWorld has only one ride that gives you enough time to appreciate it. And before you all say, "Tom, that's fine, we will just go on the Trident," the breathtaking views come with a catch. A 42-meter tall swing that will rise you and up to 2 other people to that mind-blowing height, followed by spinning around and around and around. Although when you are swinging high in the sky, if you can open your eyes just a little bit, the views that you will get across the park amongst the Australian Gold Coast makes the 3 minutes of continuous fear somewhat worth it. Number 2. Do you feel dizzy? Well, if not, then after simply watching our next attraction, you are going to feel more dizzy than you have felt before. This is Vortex, and opening alongside Trident back in 2020, it clearly was a year for thrills. The difference between this one and the last is that you do not need to be soaring high in the sky to scream your lungs out. All you need to do is board this giant gondola that will both lock and freely rotate upside down over the water whilst the 2 arms it's connected to also rotates around. So yeah, this is certainly not for the faint of heart. And number 1. Now, where do I begin when talking about Leviathan? Like the mythical creature itself, this is not to be messed with. Along its 3,000 foot of scaly wooden track, you and the other warriors will be dropped, turned and bounced around consistently, backwards if you dare to take on the backwards facing seats. However, also like the mythical creature, if you can tame it, it is an accomplishment that will never ever be forgotten.